Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what I have here. I have an ADT touchscreen panel here for a security system, but I also have a smoke detector hooked up to this system. And I'm starting to get some troubled signals, specifically low battery for the smoke detector, also the heat detector, and also the CO detector. Now for my system, these are all in one unit, as you can see here, but you may just have a simple smoke detector and you might be getting a low battery signal for that. Well, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna change the batteries on these units. So I'll show you that today. So before we start this process, you do need to purchase some lithium batteries, specifically CR123A type batteries. Now these are just Amazon basics. You could get other brands, but for my particular detector, I will need 4 of these. Now, if you have a different smoke detector, you might need 2, 3, or as many as 4. So double check your model to see how many batteries you need to purchase. So the first thing you'll need to do is put your system in test mode. Now you'll need to do this so your alarms won't just go off and the police are notified, etc. And I do have a previous video, which I will share a link at the end of this video, showing you how to put your system on test mode, either using your computer or your smartphone. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. And in my case, I'm just gonna be setting it for an hour. That should be all it takes. And with your system in test mode, you just want to carefully remove your smoke detector. And in my case, I'm just going to rotate the unit counterclockwise until it just kind of drops away from the ceiling. So when you remove the unit, you might actually get a little bit of an alarm. You just have to deactivate that by entering in your code. Okay, so now that we have the unit removed, you can see the front of it and then the back of it, and you can see the 4 original batteries that need to be replaced. Now, just looking at the front of this particular unit, you have some lights, etc. You have 2, a hush button for the smoke detector and a hush button for the CO2 detector. This is just for this particular unit, but we just want to replace the batteries. So we'll go ahead and flip this over, and now they do go in a certain orientation, plus negative, so make note of that. And in this case, the pluses are facing inwards, the negatives are facing outwards. So we'll go ahead and just remove these batteries. And so one trick, after you remove the batteries, you do want to wait about 10 seconds for the system to de-energize. So we'll just go ahead and do that now. And with the system de-energized, we just want to replace our batteries. Now, one little pro tip is you want to insert all 4 batteries, or as many batteries as you have, in within 15 seconds. That helps everything kind of reset. And you notice that in this case, it does show the plus negative. The plus has the little point at the end. So we'll just go ahead and replace all these within 15 seconds. And we're all ready to replace it to the ceiling. And so we just carefully replace it on the ceiling, rotating it slightly clockwise. And so back at the panel, you might notice that there is some tampering signals as well for all of my units here. To get rid of that, you just hit this little icon there, punch in your code, and there you go. It is all ready to be armed once again, and no trouble signals. And now that your system's ready to arm, you want to go ahead and take it out of test mode so everything is set. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen and even consider subscribing to my channel. I have many more videos to come. Bye-bye.